Hey Beaver readers, my name is Miss Chambers and I am the Ballard High School librarian and I am so excited to meet you. If you are watching this right now, you know and I know that you are on your way to Ballard High School. So this video is going to be chunked up into pieces. It's going to go to all the feeder schools and all the land for Ballard High School. So if you are at Whitman, if you are at Blaine, if you are at McClure, if you are at Hamilton, if you are at Salmon Bay, if you are somewhere else in the world that you will be attending Ballard High School as a freshman next year, we got you. We got you. So I'm going to walk through some steps for this video. This is your ticket to awesome. So I can't wait to share with you all the ways that you are going to have an amazing summer. You're going to be able to come to the library virtually and in person. And you're also going to get a chance to know all of the things we have available to you as a freshman coming into Ballard. So let's begin. First thing we're going to want to do is you're going to notice I am on the Seattle School District website. So I am actually at seattleschools.org. So that's where you start. You can go through the student family portal and get to our website and get to our catalog, or you can go up here right to the top and you can type in this bit.ly. It's bit.ly/BHS holds. But you'll notice that BHS is capitalized and the H in holds is capitalized. So it's bit.ly/BHS holds. And you'll go in. I'm going to pause for a moment and you can make sure that you are doing the same thing. Okay, folks, you should have got to this page right here. Remember when we talked about bit.ly/BHS holds? This takes you to our catalog. So this is where all the gloriousness happens. If you are a future Beaver reader, then that means that you very well could be going up here to log in and logging in. If you have been transferred from your middle school to the high school, when you log in up here, that means that you can use your username, same one you use for the computer that you get from SPS, and you just do not put at Seattle Schools, okay? So what that means is that you will be taken into our catalog. So this is glorious because if you look, if you ever need a book recommendation, I got you. If you ever need anything on Hoopla, a graphic novel, we got you. Seattle Public Libraries, we got you. Any of the other resources here are available. Really exciting is this 9th grade list right here. So that's always available to you, Beaver readers. We always have our recently added books, popular titles, and topics. So if you are right now in your middle school watching this video, this is the time for you to build your stacks for summer. I know. So we're asking everyone to read this summer. And for some of you, you're like, yes, I love to read. I read all the time. This is awesome. Great. If some of you are like, reading, that's okay, because we're going to find ways to get you reading and find ways to get stories to you that you'll like. Now, you don't have to read what I recommend. You can pick anything you want. I will have a list that you can read from, but right now, we want you to just explore this catalog and find books you like. Let's take that time to do it right now. Okay, Beaver readers, you should have spent at least 3 to 5 minutes just looking around, maybe even more, looking at all of the different topics, which are the same thing as kind of genres, for you to check out. So right now, if you are sitting in class or at home or on advisory, and you're like, I don't know what to read, no worries. You can also go to a list that I've provided. Now, do you have to read from my list? In fact, if you say to me, oh, Miss Chambers, I only want to read from my list. Great. Oh, Miss Chambers, I only want to read graphic novels. Great. Oh, Miss Chambers, I only want to read large books that are very meaningful. Great. We don't care what you read this summer. We just want you to fall in love with reading, or at least fall in love with some stories that really bring you joy. So you're like, I only like audiobooks. That's cool. No problem. Sounds great. What we want to make sure, though, is that you have as many opportunities to read as possible. So we're asking everyone to read at least 4 books this summer. More if you can, but at least 4, so when you come back in the fall, you have something to write about, talk about, and think about when you first come back to Ballard. So if you haven't done so already, let's get 4 books. Now, you might be like, wait, I'm leaving. I'm going to 9th grade. I'm leaving 9th grade. Where am I going to get these books? We got you. So you can actually send an email to me at tschambers@seattleschools.org, CCing your librarian, and I will build a stack with you and send it to you so you can get it before summer starts. And if you're like, oh, Chambers, I didn't do it in time. Summer's already here. No worries. tschambers@seattleschools.org still works. So you can email me and you can pick those up at curbside pickup. So we're going to have some this summer. I know many of you have already been doing curbside. So ours are going to be from July 22nd, 12 to 2, and August 19th, 12 to 2. So those 2 times you can also pick up books. Now, what books you say? Let's find some. So if you go up here and you've already looked through our catalog, now you can look at books that I highly, highly recommend. Okay? These books are right here also on this list. So if you go into this list, you'll find them. Another place you find them is if you log into bit.ly and you put pause and read. So I want you to just pause and read this summer, you readers. And this takes you into a room to be able to look at all the beautiful books we recommend. Now, you don't have to read from this list, but you can. Remember those summer hours I mentioned, July 22nd and August 19th? Put it in your calendar. Pause right now. Open up your phone. Who's kidding you? I know it's already out. And put those dates down and actually put an alarm so that you know you're going to come to Ballard High School. We're hoping that we can get you in the building. We don't know yet. Hoping we can get you in the building. Again, we don't know yet. But we for sure are going to have curbside outside. So you can pick up books, pick up materials, meet new people. It's the perfect place to be on those dates. Let's pause for a second so you can do that right now on your phone. All right, folks, it looks like you had a little bit of time to do that. Hopefully it was enough. All right, so now we're going to go into these rooms, pause and read. You'll notice that it's gonna change pages. And when it does that, it will actually change and you can see different books we recommend. All right, folks, that was a little bit of a hiccup. But here you go. Here is one of our first rooms. Now, if you look at these titles, like, ooh, some of them look good already. Great. So what you'll do is you'll actually go into the cover of the book, right? So let's say you really want to read Black Kids. You go into that cover, you click on it, and that will take you to our catalog where you can read more about the book. So that'll actually get you to the titles in our catalog. So we want you right now to just go back to the rooms and look through these rooms at all the gorgeous, gorgeous titles that we recommend you read. These are all graphic novels, and these are all books that if you are in a fantasy or sci-fi or action adventure, nonfiction or horror, mystery, these are all here for you. So use this time right now to log in, make sure you're in this pause and read room, and then click on the cover of a book and it will bring you to that title. I'm going to pause now so you have time to do that. Okay, folks, hopefully you had enough time to find a few books. Hopefully you've given that list some consideration, and then you are even emailing me right now and CCing your librarian so we can make sure those books get to you. Now, again, if you're like, oh, Chambers, it's already summer, no worries. I will still be checking my email, and we can have books available for you July 22nd and August 19th. So if you want to get to this room at any point in time, there'll be links that we're going to send to your family. PTSA is going to have them, and we're going to have them on our website. So if you ever go to bit.ly/BHS holds, all of these links are going to be there. Now, some of you might be like, okay, I got it, Chambers. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Some of you might be like, but Chambers, I'm out this summer. I'm not going to be able to make it to curbside. What am I going to do? I want to read these really, really good books. Don't worry. Don't worry. Because all you have to do is go up here and type bit.ly/BHS 9th grade book list. That's bit.ly BHS 9th grade book list. Press return, and you're going to end up with all of these books, and they're all audiobooks and ebooks that are at Seattle Public Library. So you don't even need to leave your house. I recommend leaving your house, but you don't need to leave your house. So you can go here and you can look at all the books we recommend. Now, again, do you have to read from this list? No. But can you read from this list? Yeah. It's a pretty great list, okay? So you'll notice they're all different kinds of genres, and we recommend just looking through here and finding ones that you want to read. So you can check out any of these books, and remember, these are just ones that we suggest, and we're going to be talking about them when we come back in the fall. Now, woo! I told you a lot of stuff. I gave you a lot of information, which is awesome. I'm making multiple videos about different pieces, so that if there's something you're confused by, you can go to those to follow up. But right now, I want to make sure that you know that the Ballard High School Library is the heart of our school. We want you to be in the library regardless of how you feel about reading. If you love reading, awesome. If you're like, about reading, that's okay too. Because we are about you having this space available to you, and in the fall, we're going to be face-to-face. So that's awesome, and being together is awesome. And so when I say it's the heart of school, I mean both figuratively, like we want you here, we love you, and also it is literally in the center of the school. So every time you walk to your classes, you go by the library. Our library is open both before school, at lunch, and after school. And because Ballard is open campus, yes, you get to eat anywhere around campus, and we allow eating in our library. So you can eat your lunch in your library, in here in the library. You can get tutoring in the library. We have huge games. We have puzzles. We have Jenga. We have people who meet for their clubs. We have a club list that is awesome for you to meet new people. We, at the library, have a couple different programs going on. We have Eager Beaver Readers. That's if you love to read, right? So those Eager Beavers, they will read as many books as they can, and we rate books, and they're actually the ones that came up with the list you're looking at right there. So this is from the hands of students at Ballard. Okay, so that's an Eager Beaver Reader. If you're part of that group, you can get community service for rating books, reviewing books, and coming together about books. Now, let's say you like books, but they're not your go-to, but you want to form community. You want to meet new people. You want to be part of something bigger. Then you might want to be part of library leaders. So library leaders, we meet weekly, and we do projects for the school, right? We made dog toys out of t-shirts. We made pronoun pins. We created these bookmarks. We did these posts for Instagram. So if you want to be part of something bigger, our library leaders are where it's at. Now, we also have a queer book club. We have a Beaver book club with Mr. Winecoop. We have a comic book club. That's pretty rad. We have a makerspace group. We have all of these things that are focused and kind of circle around the library. And I want to know what you're interested in. And you're like, wait, what? Yeah. So here's the opportunity. I want you to pause for a moment, and I want you to go here. So this is going to be bit.ly/BHS interest form 2021. So again, bit.ly/BHS interest form 2021. Okay. So what that does is it takes you to a form so I can know what you're into, right? So this is Pause and Read, Beaver Readers. We are all about staying involved and learning more about you. So you'll look here. I'm interested in what middle school you go to, okay? So I can help better serve you. Your name, first and last, and then what are you interested in being part of? Do you want to be an Eager Beaver? Do you want to be all about virtual reality, comic book club, queer book club, Star Club, which is Students and Teachers Against Racism. What is the best way to reach you? I will never call you. I will text you if you are interested, or email you, whatever makes you feel comfortable. So I don't have a way to reach you until you're my student. So right now you haven't flipped over to Ballard yet, right? You're still in your middle school. So until you flip over, which could be the end of summer, we don't know the date, I can't get to you. So this is a way for you to share with me what you're comfortable with and how I can reach you. So, and then I just want to know a book or part of the library you're most excited about. Now, if you haven't added July 22nd and August 19th to your phone for curbside, you should do it. If you're like, Chambers, that's nice and all, but I got other gigs going. You may be interested in stuff, other things outside the library. Maybe you're joining a sport. Maybe you're starting that in the fall. That's great. We want to know that too. We want to make sure you're connected. So that's what this form is about. Another way to stay connected with the library is to actually follow us on Instagram. Okay. So our Instagram is, hold on. Our Instagram is Beaver Readers BHS. You already know that our mascot is the beaver. So we're Beaver Readers BHS. And it's that easy, folks. So you can follow us on Instagram. You can make sure that you have the 22nd and the 19th in your phone with an alert. You're going to want to look at the list of books. We want to make sure you get a stack for summer. We're going to be around, so we're totally going to hook you up. We have a Beaver book club going on both the 22nd and the 19th. So it's going to be right after curbside at 2:30. So you're welcome to be part of that. You'll hear more about it if you follow us on Instagram. And we're just really excited to have you at Ballard. So I'm sorry we can't be face-to-face. I know your teachers wanted me to be there. I know I wanted to be there. I know that everybody's excited for school to be kind of the way it used to be, but also better. So that's what we want to make sure for you as well, that moving forward, that we continue to make things better. So we cannot wait to meet you. I know this has been a long video. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you sticking with me. I thank you so much, and I can't wait to meet you in person. So feel free to email me, tschambers@seattleschools.org. Don't forget, go to this list, try to find at least 4 books or 10 or 20 that you want to check out so you can build your stack for the summer. And I can't wait to meet you all in the fall. So I'll see you later, Beaver Readers. Take care.